Hey, we back, and I'm here on contested territory today, where we're doing this least tiers tile. It's actually a relic. We very rarely take relics, and I think it's probably good for the series because it'd be nice to have all of the stuff recorded without relics. But I'm not going to avoid them deliberately, and we do have to go through this to get to our beautiful banner tiles. So this is what we're going for: a relic tile, fortified, where you do extra damage to fortified balloons. It's not a particularly good relic in my opinion, but sure, I'll take it. And this is tile EBE. And wow, this is a bit of a spicy tile, all the way to 98. We also have Heli and enough money to start with it, so naturally I want to start with Heli. But actually, this is not a good map for Heli, and even aside from buying Dartship, I'm not sure we'll be able to survive to 98 with Prime. Like, it might just not win. So that being the case, we're probably going to need to use something else. Potentially something else as well as Heli, because I think realistically we're just going to have to use more than one tower here. Like, in theory, I could do some wacky stuff and go for a Super Monkey, but like, no chance. No chance. I don't think it's happening. We're definitely going to have to buy more than one tower here. In that case, what do we buy? I do think we go with Heli, but I'm thinking we might also take Pirate Lord. Pirate Lord is good. We could go for Carrier Flagship too. That's a valid point. Really depends what I think the trouble Heli is going to have. Obviously, it'll have trouble with ceramic balloons in the mid-40s. It will also have trouble with probably reinforced balloons in the maybe 60s, 70s before I get Prime. So which of those two boat paths would help out more with that? That's the real question, isn't it? Also, can I rely on Heli to defeat all the camos? Because if I can, I could take like a nice cross path on the boat that doesn't give it camo detection, although we will have to deal with DDTs actually, don't we? We won't have to do 99, which is the fortified DDTs, but we will still have to do 95, and on this map I wouldn't leave it to the Heli to beat those either. I'm honestly thinking it might be the top path boat that we go for here, rather than the Pirate Lord. I kind of prefer Pirate Lord, but yeah, it's not a great placement for Pirate Lord anyway. No, that's not true. It's a fine placement for Pirate Lord. I'm really not sure. Okay, so after thinking about it for a bit, I've decided to go for Pirate Lord with the Heli instead of the Carrier Flagship. This is basically just because Pirate Lord gives you extra money, and I'm going to be wanting to get that Apache Prime and Apache Dartship as soon as possible. So I'm going to start with the boat. We'll just get Grape Shot and Hot Shot for now, I guess. I will want the camo detection on the boat because we have the DDTs, like I talked about. And then, yeah, I guess I get Pirate Lord first, so I can start using the ability and start getting extra money. That's basically the plan. Alright, so getting into the 90s now, as you can see, these fortified ceramics are becoming a real problem. We're not going to be able to beat the entire map with just the defense that we've got right now, which I find very sad because I was kind of hoping it would, and Apache Prime can beat to around 100 on some maps, and this map isn't that much harder, but apparently it is. So we're going to need to come up with another plan. I'm not sure what that plan should be. I'm thinking potentially balloon silver, because that would help with the ceramics. But realistically, I don't know. That it's not that good against them. Super ceramics, that's the thing. I could also go with super glue. I don't know. Either way, I don't need the cross path, so that's good. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure which one would be better. Given that we don't have to beat round 100, it is only 98. Maybe super glue would be better. But alternatively, we have Pirate Lord. So it really is the super ceramics that we're having. Let's go with balloon silver. Let's try it. Balloon silver. I'm gonna pop him up here, and we'll see what he does. I would put him over here, nearer to the front, but obviously I want him to be hitting the ceramics. So here's good. Here is good. And he can still hit the MOABs and stuff here, but the point is the ceramics are going to be going around near to the end. Or at least they will be if we're losing. Of course, if we're not losing, then there's no problem. Aside from that, I'll keep using Pirate Lord ability and doing other stuff. Those DGTs get way too far, it scares me. This still might not be enough, in which case probably what I'll do is actually use something else instead of balloon silver. I'm not sure what though. Actually, you know what? Maybe it would be smarter to go with Super Monkey, because that would be less tiers anyway. I could go with bottom path. That'd have camo. Yeah, we'll see what happens. If this works, I'll just take it. Maybe I could have got a better defense with less tiers. I stand by the heli and the Pirate Lord being good, but yeah, the glue gunner maybe not. In fact, yeah, that's not going to be enough. Okay, so this time I've gone with the Super Monkey. Unfortunately, I can currently only afford 3rd tier. I'm really hoping I'll be able to save up enough money for 4th tier. Sorry, did I say 4th both times there? We can only afford 3rd tier right now. I'm hoping we can save up enough money to buy 4th tier. Bruh, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Look, this is the current situation. Dark Champion costs 55k. We can't afford it right now. Hopefully, soon. I don't know, honestly. He's been helping out so far. Obviously, we've been fine. And no glue gunner. So, I'm thinking this is looking better. Whether it will continue to look better or not is another matter. Basically, we will see. So far, not looking great. Okay, so as you can see, what I've done this time, I've gone with the Super Monkey, we've got Dark Knight, and I've actually not upgraded to Apache Prime yet. This is partly because I want to get Dark Champion before getting Apache Prime, just because it might help more on like round to 95 and stuff. But it's also because it means our defense right now is worse. And this is actually to our benefit, because if our defense is worse, it takes longer to beat the rounds, we can use the Pirate Lord ability more, and therefore we get more money, which hopefully will make it easier to afford both Apache Prime and the Dark Champion in time for when you need them in the mid-90s. So as you can see, I've currently saved up a lot of money, things are going well, and yeah, I will buy Dark Champion whenever it seems like I need it, which to be fair might be this round, because they're getting kind of far. But the point is, for now, we are getting our hefty amount of money, and hopefully this is going to help us out later. Okay, so as intended, we're going into 95 and we have enough for Apache Prime already. Now, in theory, I could say, oh, but no, we'll probably beat it with just the Super Monkey. He's really good, but no, I'm gonna buy Apache Prime. Realistically, the defense isn't good enough for 95 and for past that, probably 98 either. So I'm just gonna buy him now. And then this all together should be enough to defeat all of the stuff. It's only one tier different, and look, we're barely surviving as it is. I do think we will beat this round, but the point is, it looks like it's going to be closer than I would like, and if I hadn't have bought Apache Prime, we may well have lost. So there you go, I bought Apache Prime. All in all, using 3 towers to get to 98 I don't think is bad, but certainly could have been better. I don't know. There might have been a better way of doing it anyway. I'm happy with this score. I think it's okay, so I shan't be complaining. Alright, 98 got real close there. It might have actually been smarter for me to not use Pirate Lord ability on 97, let them deal with it, and then have an extra use ready for 98. I'm not sure. I also don't really care. We managed to beat it, and that's all I'm caring about. So I will leave this video here. Bye!